Up. What up, people? Dribble is in the building. I'm merched up. Subscribe to the channel. I got to get out the way for a minute. Y'all got to be able to see the Francis G. inspired artwork. You know. Shout out to Hell Rel. Hell Rel got a new project out. I got new everything out. I got kid sizes now. What's good? He said, where the bars at? Y'all ain't ready for my bars. Y'all ain't ready for my bars yet. Y'all not. Bro. Peace. Turned off my Akami album to check the dribble. How you feeling the album? Is it any good? I seen a little promo that they did. I ain't really like it and shit. Jay Smith, he said, show some of the merch. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Meek Mill and Jay-Z and another gentleman, this is what I'm being told, gifted Robert Kraft an expensive Bentley. How y'all feel about that? Damn, I can't see no comments because of the light. Better than Haitian Body or this a Griselda classic. He said, what's expensive? If Jay-Z had something to do with it, it's motherfucking expensive. You already know. They said Meek a clown for that. I got a difference of opinion. I'm gonna wait for more people to come in the chat before we go in and shit. Y'all share this live. Logic Sphere, what's good? I know what a lot of people saying. Meek wouldn't give the Water Boys no money, though. I understand that part. I knew that was going to come into play. I knew that was going to... Somebody was going to raise that issue. I know that. I know that. Robert Kraft is their friend. Don't you buy your friends gifts? Don't you give your friends gifts? It was his birthday. He's 80 years old. Don't you buy your friends gifts? He said, gift those young hustlers in Atlanta. I hear you. He said, you clown 10 toes down for no content. And now he interviewing random people. That's what he got to do to survive. He ain't got no talent, ain't got no contacts. Friendships, good friends, yes. Kraft is the overseer. You know how the game go. Nah. I think that was some player shit. I think that was a player move. Me and my player homies, we exchanged gifts. T-Money, Uncasa, Skibo, Debo, you know. My man Relly, my man Russ. We exchange gifts. That's just what players do and shit on the highest level. It was his birthday. I believe he had a hand in getting Meek Mill out of jail. That ain't no harm, no foul that they bought him a gift for his birthday. Hove threw some paper in on it. That's the big wheel table. They playing big wheel shit. The things that they do, a regular person can't digest it. They don't expect you to understand it. I don't expect you to understand it. You know what I'm saying? Flattery. It's in the Art of Seduction by Robert Greene, my favorite book. Flattery. They implemented a little flattery. That guy, he's not gonna. Robert Kraft Probably ain't gonna never drive that car. He probably not gonna never ride in the car. He probably never gonna use that car. But I'll tell you something, right? At some point, popularity can become more valuable than money, especially to a person who already got a lot of money. They already know what it's like to have money. But that popularity, that's something else. The fact that Jay-Z, Robert Kraft know who the fuck Jay-Z is. He know the fuck Hove is. He know Hove's position and influence on the world. We didn't know who the fuck Robert Kraft was just a couple of years ago. We didn't. Even though he owned the Patriots, that shit still didn't mean nothing to us. He didn't get popping until he got down with this hip hop shit. Right. Till he got down with this hip hop shit. So now he's a name brand guy now. Believe you me, he's feeling the moment. He's feeling that Instagram video, you know, the attention and shit. He was just going to the fucking massage parlor and shit. Robert Kraft buy a little pussy and shit. He probably ain't got to buy no monkey no more hanging out with Hov and them niggas. You dig? So I'm pretty sure, you know, it was just a business move, man. It's a business move. And I'm pretty sure he probably can, they probably can write that off as some type of tax deduction, something of that nature. Tommy Livingston said souls are sold. Robert Kraft was just going to the motherfucking massage parlor. He got popped at a regular Joe joint. He was going to a regular Joe joint. What you doing up in this motherfucker? You richer than everybody in here. You could buy this whole block. You up in here getting serviced. He just got in trouble for that. But, you know, he's fucking with holding them now and shit, so he probably encountering something. Diego Solano said, nobody cares about Jay-Z. Whatever you got personal with Hov, that's you, man. He's still one of the most dynamic black businessmen of our time, of my time anyway. So he gonna get top press over here. Whenever his name come up, Jay Hova. Move over, it's over. Straight up. He said, those rich white guys love chicks from the hood. I know it. You think he want to be going to the motherfucking massage parlor? He was going to a regular massage parlor. He wasn't going to like fucking Magic City and no shit like that. He wasn't going to where no divas is at. Marcus Pierre, I appreciate you. Cares Bourdain, without a doubt. Devil's Reject says, Gully, I see the culture about to shift in a positive manner. I'm going to tell you the number one reason why you about to see the shift. Y'all ready for this? Y'all about to see a shift because all of the death and incarceration that we've seen in the recent years associated with living on the wrong side of the law, of living on the wrong side of morale. Everybody's seeing it. The gang shit, I'm pretty sure the gang shit, but especially by the end of the summer, the whole idea of gang, that shit gonna be over with. That shit gonna be over with. They've been running around tightening niggas' ass up about that gang shit. They have. And not only that, you always got people dying. So Ken Intelligent, I appreciate you. I see you working. He said, Gully, I forgot Bitcoin is going to 17K and Ethereum going 500 to 1,000. Man, somebody done wiped their foot on that whole little cryptocurrency community. Crypto people made somebody mad, man. Ain't none of them fucking joints popping. Ain't none of them joints popping. I still be checking on Bitcoin. It was down 9% yesterday. That's just, oh man. If you got money, some people say, you got money, invest in Bitcoin and just leave it there. Yeah, to die. I don't know what's going on with that crypto shit. Think y'all done pissed the United States off with that shit. Y'all done pissed somebody off with that shit. Motherfuckers think they about to start a new currency. Y'all out y'all goddamn mind. That gang shit is detrimental. Hold up. Jay-Z and Meek giving millionaires and billionaires cars. What happened to the black people that need a car? Get a motherfucking job. Get a motherfucking job. Get a job. Get a job. Do you know Meek Mill was poor at a point in time? Had nappy ass braids and shit. He ain't responsible for buying nobody no goddamn car. Jay-Z from the projects too. Straight up. Go to any projects and ask a nigga to buy you a new car. See what you come up with. Xavier Banks, I appreciate your super chat. Gully, you know the gang stuff won't ever stop. It's always a damn fool who, I won't say damn fool, it's going to be somebody misguided. Even though, you know, some of these, you know, these gang guys, they fucking up the, I don't know, landscape of the community. It's a lot of destruction and shit. They got little brothers. They got little brothers, cousins and shit that look up to them. So this is going to probably continue in certain cultures and certain neighborhoods, certain demographics, and especially certain economical, in certain economic regions where there's the deteriorating neighborhoods where they ain't really deteriorating no more because we got the gentrification game. But wherever that shit's at, you're going to have some violence and you're going to have somebody that's misguided. But the correction system is alive and popping, and it works. You ask anybody, do the Department of Corrections works? It works. They said bunny hopping for master. Nah, man. He bust a little move, man. That guy got Meek out of jail. How can you feel some type of way about Meek showing any type of gratitude to him? He got him out of jail. I'm from Pennsylvania. Meek Mill did some shit that ain't never happened for nobody. They won't even let Bill Cosby go. He 80-something fucking years old. They let Meek Mill out of jail without doing his time. That's unheard of in Pennsylvania. That's 100% unheard of in Pennsylvania. You ask anybody. That whole prison reform shit, I don't even know what they doing with it, but that shit, everything that they did to Meek, they did to all of us. Everybody that you see on the internet from Pennsylvania who done been in trouble, AR-AB, Dark Gold, Leak Moss, all of them, anybody who's been in the system, the shit that they did to Meek, they did to us already. And shit. They've been doing that shit. They got him out of jail, man. That's like totally unheard of, for real. He said, so you saying he owe favors? No, I'm not saying he owe favors. I'm saying that there's nothing wrong with him buying, you know, pitching in to buy dude a whip for his birthday. What type of gift can you give to a motherfucker who, you know, probably got everything that's, you know, opulent already? What you gonna buy him, a Honda? They bought him a fucking Bentley and shit. I don't think anybody should be upset about it, though. That's just players. They on some player shit over there. Lord True said, forced integration doesn't work, man. I'm sorry. It's more detrimental for ADOs, FBA. We need our own Asians, no Indians. I ain't catch the rest of what you were saying. It's moving real fast. Crook from the Brook, I appreciate your donation, my nigga. Not today, the other day. Word up. How Charleston White do more for the Water Boys than Meek? Charleston White is from Texas. Meek is from Philadelphia. How can you make them responsible for the Water Boys? Meek shitted on the Water Boys on camera. He ain't gonna never let that down. That shit gonna be around forever. It's gonna be posted all day today. It's gonna be talked about all day today. But that don't got nothing to do with him showing gratitude to somebody that got him out of jail. Gully TV, other than Robert Kraft getting Meek out of jail, how does he know about Meek? I believe Robert Kraft got hit the Meek situation through the Sixers organization. The Sixers was behind Meek like a motherfucker. The Sixers organization was flexing muscle on Meek's behalf too. So it could have been a publicity from his situation with the Sixers. I don't know. Some people saying Michael Rubin over here. Cypress Garden said, them white boys stood up for Meek. Outside of that, he would still be in jail. Y'all need to chill. Y'all need to chill. For real. How you a player by buying a grown-ass billionaire white man a car? That's his friend. It don't matter what color he is, black, white, or candy stripe. It's his friend and shit. They bought him a gift for his birthday. Meek didn't buy that by himself. I think 3 people went in on that shit. No harm, no foul. Can y'all like the video? There's 400 people here. He said, I see the point you're making. I don't see what the fuck he did wrong. And it might be a tax write-off of some type. He networking with billionaires. What's wrong with y'all? That's great people to call friends. A motherfucker that can get you out of state prison, that's a friend. Nice 215 said that's a write-off. Meek can't do no right by y'all, man. Y'all don't say anything positive about Meek Mill on the internet anymore. Since the Water Boys, I don't know whether it was before the Water Boys or after the Water Boys. If you do some bullshit, I'd have covered it too, but y'all don't give him no fucking breaks. Y'all tripping with this. This, y'all bugging. Buffalo in the building. Davey Lewis said Jay-Z is very sneaky. I said he's very calculating. I said he's very intelligent. Do you think any other Philly artists have a chance to put on for the city like Meek did, knowing how the rap game is today? Meek got some help from outside. Wallow 267 and Gully putting on for Philly right now on a national scale. Musically, Philly rappers got to get past trying to be the hottest nigga in the city. That's a real big thing with Philly rappers, being the hottest nigga in the city, being the hottest nigga in North Philly, or being the hottest nigga, you know, here. They big on that when they should be trying to establish themselves and compete with the rest of the world. Straight like that. He said Uzi. I just seen a video of some people in Detroit accusing Uzi Vert of trying to attach himself to that hot-ass Detroit rap underground that the world's starting to get hip to. We've been down. I've been filming Detroit for years. Leave for War. Y'all naming all these people that it was after Meek took that L from the Rainbow Mex. Oh, they started hating. I'm about to speak on Gene Deal right now. Me and Gene Deal spoke on the phone. I think twice. I had his number. He got mine or whatever. Me and Gene Deal was going to do an interview about basketball. Gene Deal told me that he played for Tennessee State with Gerald Wilkins, I believe. So I believe Gene Deal is about 6'5" or 6'6" or some shit like that. He said he played at Tennessee State. I ended up talking to another basketball player, some street ball guys who played in the Rucker with Gene. Gene Deal played in the Rucker. And they said Gene was booty. So I believe Gene backed out the interview with me, man, because we ain't going to talk about no Biggie Smalls or no Puff and that. We going to talk about Gerald Wilkins. That's what we was going to talk about. So that's the truth. I'm sticking to it. He ain't never hollered back at me. GT Master said he didn't get no notifications. He said, is Gerald Wilkins related to Dominique? Yes. I think it's his younger brother. I think Gerald is younger. It's his younger brother. Gerald was official. Gerald Wilkins was official. Played for the Knicks. Gerald Wilkins played for a few teams in the NBA, but G Wilkes is official. He said Gerald and Dominique are brothers. Jordan used to bust both their ass weekly. Oh shit. He said Gerald was nice and ball. Yeah, I fucked with Gerald. Gerald was in a dunk contest. He used to be around, play defense. He had a son. His son made it. Damian Wilkins is a Wilkins. He made it to the NBA for a minute, I believe. That's Gerald's son. Buying rich white folks' cars is unheard of. Why do you say it's unheard of? My man said Jojo Capone is right behind you. He always been right behind me and shit. All these niggas right behind me. I'm the one carrying this hip-hop torch. Hip-hop, sports, and fashion. And check the resume. I know you seen my latest with Cool V, right? You see my latest with Cool V, right? He said, you think Brooklyn will win it all? Brooklyn is going to blow most teams out of the gym every night. Seriously. People be talking about defense. Man, them niggas got machine guns on their team. For real. Them niggas got machine. The Lakers was going to have, if the Lakers had everybody healthy, it was going to be fireworks with Brooklyn. He said Meek was dancing for them white men on a tennis court looking crazy. Them bunny hops, yeah, he ain't gonna never lay that down. Niggas from Philly don't do that at all. Niggas from North Philly or South Philly don't do that. I ain't sure exactly where Meek is from. I believe he's from North Philly, but they don't do that. The bunny hopping. That was damaging to his brand for them to post that. He said Meek lost the streets a minute ago. They need to gift the hood something. What y'all want them to do for the hood? Y'all don't think them niggas do nothing for black people? Meek got caught on camera not doing nothing. Y'all don't think Jay-Z don't do nothing for black people? Y'all don't think Jay-Z don't help black people? Y'all know how many black people Jay-Z employed? Y'all bugging. He said, even if he fucked up his brand, is that what you do behind doors with rich white men? Nah, Meek is out of pocket for the bunny hopping. Shouldn't even been engaged in no shit like that. He said, are you a baller? Yup. And I got my own shorts. These are some of my dribble guard joints. Some of my prints. Got kids sizes now. Some medium. Niggas killing them concretes with these concrete Jordans. These one of my hottest pair right here. These fly off the shelves and shit. You could put 30 G's in the pockets, 15,000 in the pocket. I make luxury basketball shorts for ballers and shit. Feel me? You got 30, try me. It's the Knickerbockers and shit. Put these out for the Knicks making it to the playoffs. These roses, the rose garden and shit. Woo! There's a couple niggas in this chat got these and shit. Shit, man. He getting busy. Summertime and shit. What's your sneaker game looking like? www.therealdribble.com. Word. Get your dribble right. Mickey Knox says, Jay been for 25 years. You respect him. You one of those babies the 300 would have threw in a pit. Oh, man, I don't know what to say. What you think of Trae Young and the Hawks? He getting busy. He gonna need everything that he been working on in the gym. He gonna need that shit when he running to Brooklyn. Kraft could give a flying fuck about Meek Mill. Meek a clown. He don't deserve to have a bag. Why don't he deserve to have a bag? He worked for it. He worked for it. Blue Hill. I'm all right, man. Check the resume. We should the Patrick Ewings, the 33, the real joints. My man said, stop being lazy with the white Air Force Ones. You niggas can't put colors together. Get y'all colorways up. Word. Yeah. My man said, stop hating on Meek. Yeah, people need to give Meek about 10 feet. Mind their business. Can everybody mind their business for the rest of the summer? Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel while you're here. Nunji Peoples, Bob Sanders, yes. Shit, Kwame on Tommy now. I don't know what Kwame on. Gully, why ain't you interview Bob Sanders? I messaged him and asked him one time and he left me on scene. I never spoke to him again. Subscribe to the channel, man. Good morning to everybody. Jay bought the Bentley. Meek just drove it in and shine. Meek make it too easy. He be on Twitter talking about buying. Y'all tripping, man. He said, so you never spoke to him at all? Yeah. I know him. He know me. He know me from growing up. He know exactly who I am. He seen me in all my splendor growing up. You know what I mean? He know exactly who I am. And Kayla Collins, good morning. I see you. It's 11:50. That's still morning, pimp. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Meek Mill and Jay-Z give billionaire Robert Kraft a Bentley, and Twitter is going berserk about it. I don't think no harm, no foul on this one. I think y'all overreacting. He said Jay bought that. Nikayla Collins, where you from? You from the Midwest? Or you from the West? No, you from the Midwest. I ain't got time to be playing basketball right now and shit, man. When I can and shit, I shoot around and shit like that, but I ain't playing no leagues and shit like that. I'm balling doing this right here. You know what I mean? Dribbling. So, you know. I forgot I even had these right here. If Meek fall off, he won't get a bag again. Y'all need to get up off that, man. Why is black people so enraged at this whole situation? I got my signature snapback in here. I'm trying to get them out the box right now. A lot of y'all got this. Fashion Bar, Campus Culture, South Beach joint, Sneaker Dream. It's a sneakerhead dream. Y'all get them on my website, therealdribble.com. There's other Fashion Bar garments on there too. Robert Kraft went to visit Meek in prison in Chester, PA. Seen it with my own eyes, says Daryl. A lot of people not even visiting their loved ones in jail. He said no fitteds. Nah, man, not right now and shit, man. I ain't decided to jump out into the fitness. I got dad. Well, I had dad hats, but it's summertime, man. Your head too big for a snap. I got a big head. They fit me. He said because most of their loved ones are across the country. Kendall Wixton said, you ain't got time to play ball. You ain't a hooper. Ball is life. Shh. I know what you mean, my nigga. Hope you ain't received that the wrong way. You see my video of me training with Kareem Reed, the best kept secret. It's on his channel. Type Gully TV, Kareem Reed. You see us training in the gym. Kareem Reed's dumb nice. Jay-Z, day by day, always paying somebody's bills. Don Corleone said, Gully, you blowing up. Just don't bunny hop with them niggas, man. Niggas hating as usual. Nikayla Collins, you didn't say where you was from. What cities is up in here? Let's get this out the way right now. What cities is in the building? West Baltimore, Brooklyn, Uptown DC, Virginia, Dallas, Camden, Charlotte, Staten Island, Seattle, Fort Worth, Miami. They said Nikayla in here trying to sell some pussy. South Central, Rochester, New York, Columbus, Detroit. Let me find out. Brownsville. Y'all share this live. I appreciate Ocean City. Ocean City, this y'all time of year right now, right? Newburgh, whole upstate New York on fire. The niggas killing shit. I appreciate everybody for coming through, and I appreciate all of the super chatters. Good morning to everybody. My website is therealdribble.com. The Netherlands, Canada, Haiti, Central Islip. It's lovely. I might play my song for y'all. Word. Upstate New York saved hip hop. You might have a point. The fact that the 6ix9ine situation and a lot of the gang related shit, you know, as soon as a nigga get popping in music, you get in the gang and you get indicted, like Casanova, and you know, you see how this shit unfolding and shit. It's doing damage to the 5 boroughs and shit. The gang shit is doing damage. It is. Not to mention they're at war with each other at times. Upstate New York, them niggas is just working. That's it. Machine shit. Newburgh, Middletown, Syracuse, Rochester, Buffalo, Niagara Falls, Binghamton, Albany. They all getting busy. I promise you. He said you gave us all the upstate dribble. Al Bial. That's another I hope Al Bial was all right wherever he at, man. Al Bial had a lot of talent. A lot of talent. Too wild. Wild as a motherfucker. You look in his eyes and see this motherfucker wild. They say Pooh Shiesty can't come back to Atlanta. If they tell you can't come back to Atlanta, take that shit as the gospel truth. Take that shit as the gospel truth. I'm telling you, listen. Atlanta gets busy. I don't know who down there doing it, but you see the stats. You see the stats at malls, anywhere. Yeah, that ain't a retreat no more. When I was in college and shit, that was like a fucking tourist attraction. You go down there, you go to the underground, you go to fucking South DeKalb Mall, you go to fucking Club 112, you know, you eat Supreme Fish Delight and all this shit, you go skating, and it was just dandy. It was just some new shit, just like we seen on TV, just like the fucking Outcat, he said in slides. Yeah, you could get away with that shit back then. Be down there in fucking sweats and, you know, you could lounge and shit. Now, man, you might have to get low. You got to treat Atlanta like the prison yard and shit. You got to be strapped up for real and with your people and minding your business. He said, I fucks with you, Gully, when you ain't on your AR-AB wave. What's my AR-AB wave? What the fuck what did I do to AR-AB? I ain't do nothing but cover the motherfucking news. I ain't do nothing but cover the news. I went through something with Dark Low and Leak Moss, and if it came to me saying something about all of them, I said it. But, man, they got compilation videos of AR-AB just doing the most for years, man. Like, people just look the other way. You can't give me that case. You can't. People just look the other way. Like, people thought it was thorough, amusing. People just, and he just kept going and going and going. What the fuck? He said ATL, Sodom and Gomorrah. My man said them niggas in Atlanta be wearing Crocs, skinny as hell with barrettes in their hair, spraying that Draco. I'd rather go to a resort in another country than ATL. That ain't a vacation spot no more. It ain't. Buckhead ain't upscale no more. It's niggas all through that shit armed. Niggas all through that shit armed. Subscribe to the channel. Good morning. AR-AB talked about that shit so much, he made the physical look at him. He said, you check, I listened to like 4 songs on Lloyd Banks' new album. Lloyd Banks hit a punchline about that fucking, I know it was about the Black Rob situation. It was a fresh punchline. He said something about rapper die. They make a GoFundMe and steal it, some old shit like that. You know how Banks do it. Slick talk. My man said, too many out-of-towners in Atlanta messed the video up. You know what happened? This is how Atlanta got polluted. I'm about to tell you. Everybody that was telling or doing crimes was running to Atlanta for years. When niggas get relocated for telling up north, when they give you your fucking destinations where they can relocate you to, motherfuckers say, oh, put me in Atlanta. It's fucking spread out like a motherfucker. You can hide in all them fucking stuff. It's spread the fuck out. You can just duck off in one of them fucking little counties and shit, right? And these niggas who they relocated down there, they get criminally active after a while. Before you know it, Atlanta, which used to be like a resort for us from the north and shit, it's just like the north. They spraying shit. That's it. And actually, they was spraying shit the whole time and shit. But it's a lot high profile because of the music and the internet. My man said, broke niggas and blades all ran to the A. There's a lot of gangsters in Atlanta from the shot. Yes. Chicago been down there deep as fuck. Deep as fuck. From back in the day. From back in the day, they've been down there selling that chicken and shit. Word. Street guys from New York, Chicago, St. Louis, and Baltimore moved to Atlanta and made it real life Call of Duty down there at Gully. Atlanta used to be Pimp City. Shit changed fast. Pimping gotta be a hard motherfucker. That gotta be a hard trade. You gotta be extremely gifted. Bitches can just sell their own pussy on the internet. You hear Choke No Jokes new mixtape. I heard one song. You know what I got to say about it? I respect it. I ain't gonna lie. He probably wanted to be a rapper the whole time, his whole life. He probably been rapping the whole time. And the internet has turned into, you can self-enterprise and shit. He made a song, he's selling that shit. When I seen it, I'm like, this nigga probably wanted to be a rapper the whole time. I probably was rapping the whole time. Orlando was dangerous too. The Genovese is in Atlanta. Your thoughts on Pray for Haiti? I ain't listened to all of it yet. He said Dame wanted to sign him. Gully, upstate, ain't fucking with the boroughs. You can't be serious. Can't be serious. Let me tell you something. This is an old DVD of mine. This is probably, shit, 12, maybe like 12 years old. Easy. And I remember when I put him on the back of this, when I put this big picture on the back of this, certain niggas was talking shit. They was like, why you put that nigga 38 Special on the back of the... Because there was some other more high-profile niggas on here. Obi Trice is on here. K Slay. Most of the Trust Gang is on here. Ankasa is on here. But anyway, it was people that was more high-profile than him at the time. And I used to tell them about him and about the Trust Gang. That's where Benny was at the time, before y'all got hip to him, right? Them niggas used to leave this shit. I used to have to pick my DVDs back up after niggas looked at it and put it down because they wasn't on this. And I used to have the Trust Gang 2 mixtape. I was giving the mixtapes out too. I had a whole bunch of them, the Trust tape, the Trust 2 tape. I had a whole bunch of them. I was giving them out. And niggas used to take them CDs and put them down. I used to tell them when I was giving them to them, like, yo, this ain't one of those listen to my mixtape situations. This is not that. I'm telling motherfuckers, this Trust, if you ain't never heard it, Trust Tape 2, Trust Gang. I'm telling motherfuckers, I'm like, yo, listen to this shit. This is that shit. I'm like, if you don't want this, tell me that you don't want it, because I'm not gonna. This ain't like one of the CDs that niggas just discard in the studio and shit. Make a long story short, the same niggas that I seen neglecting these CDs and just, you know, I see them in his comments today calling him bro. I swear to God, I swear to God. I swear to God. And not just calling him bro, calling the whole 30 Conway, bro. Benny, bro. Ask them niggas how many bros they got around the world now. Go ask them. Go ask them. Go ask them. Ask Benny, Conway, and Special and all of them. Say how many bros you got all over the world. Say how many famous bros you got. And they'll tell you. So, yeah, this wasn't a break weed up on your shit situation, but that's the type of wave that you get here on Gully TV. You know what I mean? That's what you get over here at Gully. That original hip-hop shit first. Straight up. Bernard said we ain't playing divide and conquer. Y'all didn't even let me finish my spiel and shit, because you know it ain't even a contest right now. But you can't tell me about a project in the 5 boroughs right now with a reputation that is a conversation piece besides Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks just popped off. But tell me, the way the internet be moving, every week it'd be somebody new. But I'm just telling you, upstate New York, this shit function year round. They the niggas that motherfuckers wasn't dropping no 10 projects in a year, 10 mixtapes in a year, 15 mix. Niggas wasn't doing that. Niggas wasn't doing that. Upstate New York started doing that shit. Mixtape a month, mixtape over here with Edo, mixtape with this motherfucker, mixtape with this motherfucker, project over here, project like that. You know what I'm saying? This is the truth. It's the truth. He said a bunch of herd mentality. That's why they never heard of him. Yup. I like that. The herd mentality. He said Ransom. Ransom is signed to Trust Gang. Ransom is signed to Trust Gang. He's a Trust Gang artist. Flea Lord is from New York City. I believe he might be on Griselda or one of them. I'm just keeping it real. You got to pay attention to what the fuck's going on and shit. They signing motherfuckers. They putting motherfuckers. Don't do that. If you're looking for the content, it's all on my channel, man. They all on there. Just go look. Even the new guys. What's my man named? Heemer the Steamer. Heem. Got the project with Green Lantern. Rick Hyde. Just go look, man. You got to pay attention. They're applying pressure and shit. And parts in between. Shoddy. I don't know. I can't remember where this guy Shoddy is from. I think he's from like Binghamton. Or, Albany or some shit like that. They're not playing. So he said you must not have heard. I know about Spitter, man. Spitter got his own following. Smoke Dizzer, they got their own shit. This is the era. Them guys that I just named, Spitter and Smoke Dizzer, right before Griselda, kind of like got visible with Buck. They already had this motherfucking world where these fans is going crazy and buying merch and going buck wild off this weed shit, Smoke Dizzer and them. I seen it for myself because I didn't know that he was popping like that. I seen him freestyling on the on DJ Enough show, and I'm like, damn, Smoke. I ain't heard Smoke Dizzer names in a long ass time, right? So I seen the freestyle. I'm like, okay, so he rapping again. I started looking up this nigga videos, and he got the cult following for the polo and the weed and shit, man. There's people within the hip hop community that we might not embrace, or we might not be a fan of, or we might not keep track of their activities. They mega superstars right under your nose. I'm telling you, these are the type niggas to be at that Rolling Loud shit and shit like that. Team Fact says in the 90s, New York thought anybody outside the five boroughs was corny. They're the bros now. Buffalo is the bros, and Rochester is the bros now. Y'all share this live and like the video. He said, Khalid El Amin, what's your thoughts on this game? You know what he was? Pressure. Point guard. He said, yeah, Flea Lord is from Queens. I know. You got any extra DVDs for sale? I've thought about it. I do got some. I do. I actually do. He said Vlad wants that Alpo interview. It don't matter who do it, first or last. Nobody gonna do it like the dribble. And you already know that. You already know that. I don't even consider them guys no threat. I don't. Keeping it real with you. I don't even consider them guys no threat. Vlad is a machine. Got 3 million, 4 million subscribers or some shit, all type of shit in place, corporate shit, smart, all of that. That's cool. When it comes to this verbiage, this gab game, the spectacular vernacular, when it comes to that, when it comes down to an exchange of communication between me and a reciprocal, nobody does it better. Nobody does it better. Y'all can play all that shit back and go look up all them adjectives I just ran off. Nobody does it like the dribble. So, and I don't need no notes in front of me. I don't need no notes in front of me. I'm a part of the culture and shit. Feel me? He said Alpo curved Vlad, and Vlad don't understand why crying the fans on love about it. Boom, boom, boom. It's not that you do something, it's how. Facts. Jay the Great, good morning. We just ran off the roll call, man, on the cities and shit. I see you, though. Scarfo, he said, you not no lyrical miracle. I ain't no rapper, man. That shit just be spilling out. It just be spilling out. I don't even know what I just said. It just be spilling out. Just, Vlad can't do that. Stove God Cook is nice. Him and Conway got a project coming, I believe. They said Conway and Mary J. Blige is dating. This is what the gossip columns are saying. Allegedly, Conway gifted Mary J. Blige, I think, $100,000 chain at a party. She seen him with it on, said she liked it. He took it off and gave it to her. I would have gave it to the bitch too. Pardon me. I would have gave it to her too. I probably would have. I would have gave it to her too. You like this? You never get a chance to do that again. You get another chain, you'll never get a chance to do that again. Straight up. Good morning to everybody. He said he gave her a big ass chain. Yeah, yeah. He said facts that changes got him verses. Hey man, he'll never be able to he'll never get a chance to do that again. So Crook from the Brook said, yep, here you go, Queen. Oh, shit. He said that was days before the feature. Subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. He said that's a player moment. Yeah, definitely. My man said gold is $1,800 an ounce. I don't think so. Kindred Family Slow. I'm not familiar with who that is. I appreciate everybody coming through. I need y'all to follow me on Instagram at Gully TV World. Follow me on Twitter, Gully TV 1. Follow Gully TV, the magazine. Just Google it. That's a whole nother site I have. Follow therealdribble.com, man, so you can get that Gully TV merch. You know what I mean? If you're a hustler, you know the slang. Get your dribble right. Peace.